So thank you, Jan, for having me. The next more or less 10 minutes, I'll try to stick to the time. I'd like you to introduce to Eneco and especially what we're doing in our Innovation and Ventures department. So yeah, a short introduction. The quick facts: we are a utility based in the Netherlands, have quite a large customer base in the Netherlands, so one of the largest utilities in the Netherlands, and still one of the smaller ones on European scale. We like to think that actually helps us because it makes it a little bit faster than some of the larger companies. But those are just the facts. And to be honest, it doesn't really make us unique. What do we feel that makes us unique is that already in 2007, this has been our vision on where we should go as a company and where basically we should go as a world. And that is sustainable, decentralized, and together. And that has allowed us to already focus on these areas for quite a long time. So we believe that we have a little bit of a head start there right now. So what does that actually mean for us now as a company? That is what we focused on, first of all, the first one, sustainability. So we invested over 500 million in renewables since 2007 already, largely wind, solar, a little bit of hydro, biomass, you name it. But that's not enough, or at least right now for us, that's not enough, because we feel that in addition to sustainability, what we see now in the trends of technology allowing us is that this part of decentralized and together, so not just us being a central utility supplying our customers with energy, but we have to do it together. So that means new business models, and also for us a utility, a completely new business model, because the future isn't going to be in us being a centralized energy supplier. It's going to be in us being a service company, allowing people to generate their own energy for a part, to trade this on markets, to trade this with each other. And to be honest, it's a vision. We don't know exactly where it will end up, but these type of statements, they really ring true to our ears. And obviously we can have a discussion to what extent they're going to be true, but we feel that we should listen to the trends that we see, and not believe in our current business model of, okay, we'll build asset, we'll supply you with energy, we charge you money for it, and that's that. So then, how to go from here? Well, our mission is still sustainable energy for everyone. The whole world should run, in the end, on sustainable energy. But what's the challenge then is, yes, this sustainable energy, we need to turn this into a service, because, as I said, supplying it is not enough. It won't work in the end. So what would we say? Well, first of all, we need the budget to be able to do this. So we reserve now 100 million at least to invest in innovation and startups the coming years. And lucky for us, we're a balance sheet investor. So basically, when opportunities arise, we can see and stretch this budget. But that money enough is not alone. And to be honest, there are, I think, a lot of examples in the future, and maybe even still, of corporates who desperately want to innovate and just throw money at the problem, so to say. So how do we make sure that we actually achieve something and get a success out of this? Well, to be honest, the key success factors here, they are probably more or less the same for a lot of the startups in the room here. It starts with people and organization. So we need the right team and we need the right setup in our organization to be able to do this. And then second, you need to really dare to change things. So not do innovation at basically the fringes of our current operations, but really focus on the areas where we believe that the new business models will be. We need to cooperate. I think it's been mentioned by Jan at the start of this day, and we truly believe that is the way. We cannot do it all by ourselves. We don't have all the expertise in-house, so we need to find partners to do it with, not only startups, but other corporates, other investors, other utilities, or large incumbents. We don't really care as long as the goal basically is achieved. And then last but not least, stop planning and start acting. It's really easy for a corporate to make a lot of PowerPoints and a lot of presentations and stand in these kind of conferences. But to be honest, we also need to spend a lot of time in really just getting things done. So a lot of talk. How did we do it? We set up a team. It's a separate business unit within Eneco, and it's called Innovation and Ventures. We purposely put these two together. They're separate teams, so I have the innovation team and the venture team, but they cooperate a lot because we feel that as a corporate, we don't only need to invest and see what comes out of it and then do stuff by ourselves. We need to find basically the strategic synergies there. So we want to work together with startups to achieve something, and if that comes with an investment because they need money or because we really see the value of it, then that's an integral part of it. So what do we focus on now? Because this is what we in the end believe in, and this is a house, it can be a building as well, it can be a city, but we believe that if you look at renewables and the technology that basically allows a lot of these things already, is that in the end you get a couple of platforms on a household level, on a neighborhood level, on a city level, where a lot of things are connected. So storage isn't just a storage product. It will be connected to the grid, or it will be connected to your solar panels. It may be connected to your smart home platform, so you can see what happens with your energy, but not only your energy, because if you know you have that data, then you can also use it for other purposes, maybe insurance, maybe looking at after your elderly parents without being too intrusive. So that means that currently we focus on these domains, and to be honest, it looks like a lot, but as I said, it's in the end rather connected. So what we see is the three areas where we see platforms arising. So that's the home, the buildings, and outdoor. And then we see a couple of areas where more service-related products or services arise. So that's on mobility, that's solar and storage, that's flexibility, so everything with demand response, balancing your grid, and then believe that in the end you need to build communities to be able to indeed do this together, because with your own battery and your own solar panels, you cannot complete the circle. You need a larger amount of assets, a larger amount of people to be able to do that. We believe that we need partners to do this with, and as I said, that's not just startups, but it's basically everyone who's active in the same areas that we are. So how do you approach the cooperation? And this particularly within the innovation business unit is where we say early stage companies, they need their freedom, but they have a lot of technology and knowledge that we believe we can benefit from, we believe we can support them with, and we believe they can support us just as a company building our products. So we'd like to try out pilots, typically be a launching customer for companies, share knowledge and support, do joint development for startups that are still developing their product but have something that they feel that is ready for a pilot or a launch, that have promising technologies, are active in Northwestern Europe preferably, and especially have this strong team that we're looking for. In addition to this, if a startup needs funding, we're willing to look at this, but especially at the moment that they're ready for scaling. So they're mature enough to have the product market fit ready, or at least almost ready, to have a working product and service, to be really ready for scaling and have ambitious to roll this out in Europe. And especially what we believe that we can help them with is obviously this first customer base in Netherlands, because we have that. So what do? We invest, but not only invest, we give them access to our customer base, again, knowledge and support that we have in-house, and really look at them how we can do the commercial scaling. And then the last point, walk the talk. So yes, we do things, we start, we make mistakes, we don't take forever to launch something, but just rather get it on and try it and see what happens, learn fast, and then also kill fast if we need to, but preferably obviously not. So what some of the highlights in 2016, I can't mention them all, is our investment in Cymex, which is a basically smart building platform which gives building owners and asset managers the insight in how their installations are working and also how the energy consumption basically is doing. And the other one is Roamlertech, which is an online marketplace for technical installation work, which sounds a bit strange maybe for a utility to invest in, but a lot of the new products and services need technical installations on site. So this one is our partner also for the tone installation, our smart thermostat, and is currently doing really well and already broke even last month. Then we did pilots with Believe and with Nerdalize, which are still, what I said, in the pilot phase. So we work together with them on a project. If it works, we see how we roll this out, and both pilots have been concluded very successfully. And then we had product launches last year. One is the mini hybrid heat pump, which has been developed by Eneco together with our partner Inventum. So that's really an internal project. And then one is CrowdNet, which basically makes a VPP of Tesla Powerwalls. And by balancing the grid on the frequency market, we can significantly improve the business case for Powerwalls in the Netherlands, even though we still have the netting basically of solar power, which made it a very difficult business case to start with. And we did that together with our partner Tesla, our partner SolarEdge, and our partner Ampere, which is a Swiss startup in this area. So yeah, this is what we've done to date. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it. I know at least one more deal we're trying to close before the end of the year, hopefully 2. So hopefully be back again with some more updates at the new Ecosummit. And if you believe that your name or logo should be up here next year, then please come talk to us. I have one colleague with me here in the room, Jeroen. So that's it. Thank you.